Today, let's take a look into one of the world's greatest tragic dramas, that is Macbeth, written by the Bard of Avon, William Shakespeare. In our channel, we have already gone over Macbeth, the whole story. Today, let us look into Act 1 and 2. So, here we have the premise is that there is an almost supernatural atmosphere. There is thunder and lightning, and we are introduced at first to the three witches. The very beginning is by the three witches who are made so popular because this drama is so well known. And they meet here and they are talking to each other. So let us see what they are saying. Thunder and lightning enter three witches in a deserted place. I would say that the very word deserted is of high significance. Deserted, a desert place is the word used, which in today's meaning comes across as a deserted, isolated place. And you will see that in the character arc of Macbeth, as his character grows, as the arc progresses, you will see that there is more and more isolation, physical and mental isolation is waiting for him. So, here the witches in this deserted place, thunder and lightning is occurring. Thunder and lightning again are symbolic. They are devices used to show something closer to the supernatural, something that is disastrous, chaos, tumultuous, terrifying, scary. All this is brought on by the devices or the symbols of thunder and lightning in literature. The first witch, when shall we meet again in thunder, lightning, or in rain? Thunder stands for war and chaos, lightning stands for revelations, and rain for something that is depressing and sad. When shall we meet? They do not want to meet when it is pleasant or sunny. They want to meet only when it is dark and scary. The second witch then says, when the hurlyburly is done, when the battle's lost and won. So here hurlyburly again stands for confusion. And the second witch says that let us meet when the battle is lost and won. There itself we see the paradox. How can the battle be both lost and won? Here we have to take it that every battle is a story of loss and winning. Of course, one party, one side would win, the other would lose, and both parties will sustain a great many injuries, death, calamity, as well as victory. So, the battle is both won and lost. Another fact here is the witches have no stakes in it. They don't care if it is victory or loss. This is the first point that has to come to our mind. They do not care about the outcome of anything in the natural world. When the battle is won, lost, and won, either way, it makes no difference to them. They are independent agencies. Third witch, that will be ere the set of sun. Ere is an archaic word for before. So before sunset, they know that the battle will be over. Where the place? The first witch is asking. Second witch says, upon the heath. Third witch, there to meet with Macbeth. So all three are now planning to meet with a certain general called Macbeth. He is a Thane. He is a general of King Duncan's army. First witch, I come, Grey Malkin. Grey Malkin is a grey cat, that is her pet, and the pet is not of much significance here. This is just to give us more of a picture of witch. And you have to remember that in this time, Shakespeare's time, people believed in witches. They did not like witches. They had a very negative viewpoint about all these supernatural elements. And people believed in prophecies and all those so-called, black magic. Such things were commonly believed. So we have to remember that this would have appealed to the audience of the period. And the witch is usually seen with a pet, and this is a grey cat. The third witch says anon, and all together they chant, fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air. So this is an iconic statement. This is something that will definitely come for your exams. Fair is foul and foul is fair. These are rhyming words, fair, air, so that these lines sort of make it like a chant. And you know that the witches in those medieval stories were supposed to be chanting their curses, and they would have a cauldron which is boiling, and they would throw in all sorts of the rat's tail and the newt's eyes, and they would brew some horrifying magic. So all that is, you recall all that when you say fair is foul and foul is fair. Another thing is there is going to be inversion here. Fair might turn into foul. Foul can come back into fair. So there will be a lot of inversion of characters, of people's character arc. You will see the growth going from fair to foul and foul to fair. Then paddock calls, the second which says paddock calls. Paddock is the toad, that is the pet of the second witch. Then these are known as Shakespeare's weird sisters. The witches are called the sisters of fate. Later on we see that they are called the fateful sisters. They are here we see a lot of foreshadowing in Act 1, Scene 1. We can see the foreshadowing. Something bad is going to come. Some calamity is going to come. Then, there is a lot of enigma here. Then, yes, so here we see that they're all dancing together. They are going around in a circle, chanting. Thank you.